Hey there guys, good morning. Well, it's morning here anyway, so it's probably not morning when you're watching this. I don't know when I'm gonna get it posted, but I'm off to Quail Con today. This is Saturday the 4th. Tomorrow is the event. So I'm at my local airport, Joplin, Missouri airport. This is a great airport to fly out of. You know, the flight leaves in a little less than an hour. I just got here. You don't have to show up early. There's only one gate, so you pretty much know that you know, there's only one flight going out at the time. It's just a small little local airport. Just love flying out of this airport. It's so easy. You don't have to show up 2 hours early. You show up. As long as you're here 20-30 minutes early, you're fine. So the plane starts boarding in about 30 minutes and then stops boarding at 7:45, and then we fly out at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to get as much video filming as I can done, but I'm not going to probably film inside the airport here because, well, it's just awkward and weird, and people look at you weird, and you know, everybody here is probably, we're all going on the same flight. So, you know, I'm going to sit with these people the whole time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I get any filming done. There's not much exciting to show anyway. But so I got from here to Chicago, and then Chicago to Davenport, and then Zach from My Shire is going to be picking me up at the airport this afternoon, and we'll be heading to his place. And then tomorrow's the event. So I'll get some filming done during the event as well. But that'll all be in the same video, so you guys will see that. Anyway, I'm going to get my stuff packed up, I guess. I mean, I'm already packed up. There's not really much to do. But go sit in here and wait on the flight. Go find somebody to talk to for a little while. It's always good to, like I said, small airport. There's only going to be just the people on this one flight here. So that's it. But anyway, we'll catch back up with you here shortly. Hey, good morning guys. Well, it's morning time for me anyway. I'm here at My Shire Farm getting ready for Quail Con, and we're in the quail barn right now. This is pretty impressive setup he's got here. Zach's in here doing some morning routines before the event starts. It's like 6 o'clock, almost about 7 o'clock in the morning right now. It's still pretty dark out right now. Vendors are setting up. We're getting ready to kick this off here in about 2 hours. And I just thought I'd give you guys a quick tour of the quail barn before it kind of gets overcrowded and before too many people show up and we get too busy doing other things. But man, Zach and Jen are great hosts. They put me up for the night. I got to stay in a room, nice room, slept great. Fed me some really good pizza, brick oven pizza over there. It was really nice. So let's get just a quick tour here real quick. All right, so this is the barn. And I'm not going to walk over and everything. He's got biosecurity here, so we want to kind of keep our distance from everything. But look at all these setups here. You can probably hear the birds just going nuts. So this is, you know, this is kind of the cage setup he's got here. I got to talk to him a little bit about this setup here. So you can see the food waste down here, and he has a sifter that he sifts it out and recycles so he doesn't waste a bunch of feed. Keeps the feeders full. I don't know if you can see this. Look at all the eggs coming out of the egg roll-out pen right there. I mean, there's tons of eggs all through there. More eggs than I've ever seen. But he's got different colors here. It looks like we've got standards, some Italians over here, some, you know, white birds right over there. So I'll shoot some more video for you guys as we go through this event. You see Zach probably walking around back there behind me. Getting his chores done in the morning. I need to get off this video, give him a hand, trying to help him get some things done. And then I'll be back with you guys here shortly. We'll show you some more things, take some clips of video as we go throughout the day the best I can anyway. So talk to you soon. All right, so we got the barn chores done, and we've got the vendors all setting up here. You can kind of see them behind me. Vendors setting up. This is kind of the main area of Quail Con. I'll show you around a little bit before we get started. So let me turn the camera around. So we've got the quail barn. So we got the quail barn right over here. That's where we were just in just a few minutes ago, and I was showing you around in there. And then this is the area where we're going to be doing the presentations. Let me turn the camera so you can see it. There we go. So now the area where the presentations are going to be going. There's a little stage up front where everybody's going to stand. This is the seating area for everybody right here to sit out and watch the presentations going. We've got, so we're going to talk, we've got MPIP certification coming up. We've got, what else is going to be talked about today? Terry from Caternix Corner is going to do a presentation on his homemade incubators. That's going to be pretty interesting. Then we've got me. I'm going to be talking about raising quail outdoors and just general self-sustainability. Then we've got, we've got a bunch of things. There's going to be a butchering class. There's a processing class going on that's going to show you different ways to process quail. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of things going on. I can't remember the whole thing, but it's going to be exciting. So let's take a look at the vendor area. So just walk up here. This is going to be the vendor area. This is Hatch Time. It's got their table set up over here, Electric Iris, which I'm not familiar with. I'm going to have to find out what they do. But this is Hatch Time's area here. They got a couple of cages set up over there and all kinds of stuff going on here. And we've got Whiskey Tango Farms over here. They're setting up their booth right here. They took care of t-shirts and they've got some really good stuff here. Take you around. So we got some really good stuff here. They got some great t-shirts. Let's hold up. I'm gonna hold up one or two of these if I can. Let me grab one. So they've got these t-shirts. Are you guys gonna be selling these after the event too? Yeah. Yeah, so they'll have these available after the event, and you can see I'm gonna mess up your folding. You're gonna have to refold. So it says I don't have my ducks in a row. I have quail and they're everywhere. It's got pictures of quail all over it, pretty clever. Several different colors where you've got a gray, a blue, and a pink. You're gonna have to redo that. I messed it up. I can't fold. So, and then they took care of the, you got the shirt on right there, the Quail Con shirt there. So they took care of all that for us. I don't have a Quail Con shirt on. I'm gonna have to pick one up. And the logo's on the back of everybody that's at Quail Con. So big thanks to you guys for taking care of all that. Appreciate it. And I guess that's about it right now. We've got about, I gotta look at my phone, see what time it is. Yeah, about an hour, 45 minutes before we get started. So come on in, it's okay.
You got it?
Yeah, so we have basically these giveaways, like the 3 $50 gift cards, and then basically free 1-layer quail cage.
Oh, okay.
And then we had a 5-layer quail cage shipped here. I don't know what Zach wants to do with it, but that can be up for grabs too. He doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
So
we'll figure it out. So you want people to fill out the forms?
Yeah, so they can fill out this, basically name, email, and then we'll just pick a winner by September 8th.
Awesome, we'll do that.
And that's for the cage?
Yep, for the 1-layer, and then there's 3 $50 gift cards for the raffle.
Yep.
And then we just have like quail scissors and like candy
stuff.
giveaways, so yeah.
Cool.
Little tchotchkes.
Cool.
Where do you want me to put this? Is there a raffle
Probably
table?
by the raffle table there.
Yeah.
Just wait till it's put there now.
Right there probably, I guess. She'll tell you where to put them, I guess. Yeah. All right, so things are getting going here. We got about 45 minutes before we actually officially kick off the event. So I'm gonna get off here, get a couple things done. I'll try to turn the camera on, off and on throughout the event and keep you guys caught up.
Okay.
So pallorm is a bacterial disease that spreads from the mother hen to through the egg to the chicks, and it has high fatality and it affects your fertility and all that. Like I said, the program has been successful, but we'll almost have it completely eliminated. We worry that it's still out there in wild birds somewhere. We worry it's still overseas somewhere. So that's why we continue. The last official case was in 2004. Avian influenza is the bigger deal. Avian influenza is very similar to human flu. It tends to be a cool, wet weather disease that strikes in the spring and the fall. In 2015, it got into laying houses in Iowa, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. It ended up costing the lives of 50 million hens that they had to euthanize. It becomes a big deal. There's no universal vaccine for avian influenza.
All right, well, thanks everybody for coming. My topic that I'm going to be doing today is basic maternal care, breeding, and then some like basic genetics. In case, I mean, obviously we want you to be able to start your own flock, and if you can't reproduce them, you're not going to get very far. So it's usually bred as a jumbo, but you can get them as a standard size as well. But a jumbo typically just means that it's stuck these together because they both are the same mutation. So it's just the fawn mutation. It's on the Y locus and it's the AS1P.
So good afternoon, my name is Chris Carnes. Some of you guys probably already know me from Slightly Redneck YouTube channel. Those of you that don't, I just raise quail, I raise rabbits, I do some gardening. My channel is mostly about meat rabbits and quail, I would say, is probably the two big things that it's about. So I come at quail and we produce about 40% of, we're about 40% self-sustainable. So we produce about 40% of what we eat. Of course, we don't have a way to produce dairy. We have all the eggs we need, more than enough. I only keep about a dozen quail on average.
Big believer that there is a purpose for everything. You can sell every aspect of the quail, every aspect, and we'll go through it, and then we'll kind of talk about. I am down here every day unless I'm out of town, 7 days a week. It is a lifestyle choice. One mistake that I really see.
All right, so we just finished up the main event here. We just did the raffle giveaways, gave away Oh my gosh, a couple of Winona Ranch cages, $50 gift certificates to Hatching Time. There were a lot of things that they gave away, a couple of shirts that were signed by everybody. It turned out to be a great event. I think everybody enjoyed it. Everybody said they enjoyed it. I think we're planning on doing it again next year. I don't know if I'll be involved or not. We'll see how Zach feels about that, if he wants to invite me back. And all in all, though, I think everybody had a great time. Things came together really well. We had one disappointment, and everybody say your prayers for Terry. He came down sick and wasn't able to make it kind of last minute, so say your prayers for Terry from Turnick's Corner. But other than that, it was a great event. Met a lot of you guys that that watch the channel. A lot of you guys came up to me and said hi, so thank you so much for doing that, because I don't necessarily know who you are without you coming up and telling me. But all in all, I think things went really, really well. I tried to get some clips of all the speakers, but it was hard to do. I was kind of tied up a lot of the time and didn't get a chance to film a whole lot. Not as much as I wanted to anyway, but that's okay. Hopefully it gives you a taste of what it's like. They've got a beautiful place here. Nice little pond. Let's turn you around. I don't know if you can see that. Got a couple of geese up there. Nice little pond right on the other side of that. And then here's another look at the vendor area right here. The vendors are all still set up. A couple of rabbits back up in there. Just a nice big open area to hold this event. And then again, here's the quail barn down here he's still giving tours of the quail barn, so people are still working their way through the quail barn. So anyway, I think that's probably about it for this video. I don't have a whole lot more to say or to tell you about. Just all in all, it was just a fun time. It was a good event. The speakers were great, I thought. And I think everybody enjoyed that, but more than anything, it was just great to get together, the camaraderie, the friendships you build, Whiskey Tango Farms, getting to meet them face to face, getting to meet Zach face to face. That's the first time we've got to do that, and really build those kinds of relationships, I think is great. So hopefully we'll see you guys here next year. And I guess that's it for today. So thank you guys for watching. As always, God bless.